Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That's outside. And we're underway here in the home opener. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Handles, throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And here is Sosa to the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the third out of the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. First pitch misses. Throws across the diamond. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. This is Corbin Carroll.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. 1 out, base is empty. And ball another 2. Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one is inside.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Marsh moves under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chase Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And that skips into dirt. And Schwartz strikes out. Trey Turner at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Marte throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Now batting Max Kepler. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Back here in the desert, and now the veteran. Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Nola back to work. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Marsh running hard. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive. Inside ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Runner on at first with one gone. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two outs. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. And that's outside. Ball one. That's inside. And there's the automatic. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. Reaching down and makes the grab. And we're back. New inning getting started. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Right through there for a strike. Burns in his seventh season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. McCarthy tried to get there. Corrals it. And there's one down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
JT Realmuto stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Now 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On the nailer. They got 2. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Fouled off. He was late. And that's in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Inside, just missed. That one missed. And now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low. Counts full, 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. There's a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. That one missing inside. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. To the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Curve in the dirt.
1 strike.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom 4. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Nola fires. This one in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Suarez at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Josh Naylor. Walked his first time. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Stott over to first in time. That's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And ball 1.
You know, these Phils, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Max Kepler at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And Turner's back in.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. That's down and in.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
There's a strike.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here goes the runner. That one to first. They get 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. Nola back to work. Just missed. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up and in. Now 2-2. That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's the catcher to hit. Gabriel Moreno worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That ball's foul.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. In the dirt. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that chance handled. Off balance feed. There's one. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The tag, and he's out. And the inning is over. Back here in the desert, here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Real Muto goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. This is Bryson Stott. Has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Burns keeping him close.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Check swing. Did he go? No.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. Well, we go bottom 6. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Sosa. They get the out on Marte. Here's Gurriel, 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. He's got it. 2 away now. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First pitch, not close. And that's in there at the knees. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Bryce Harper. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kyle Nelson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's a hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Flips the corner, and that's strike one. And that one upstairs. Now fly ball to right center. McCarthy settles under it. Brings it in. One away. Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Fought off foul. 1 down. Phillies down a run. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kepler at the plate now, and that's inside.
Ball, that's down.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. McCarthy going back onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Runner tags at second.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The new pitcher in the game, Justin Martin. Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Turner runs, squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that's the third out. Back here at Chase Field. And the batter now, Josh Naylor.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Randall Gritchen, a runner at first for him, nobody out. Misses outside, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Just off the inside edge. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. A walk, and he's also single. Out towards right center field. Clemens on the move. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
To first, third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right side. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. Alvarado back to work. McCarthy checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Marsh running hard. Hauls it in for the out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a strike. Kirkering checks on first, and he's back in easily.
That's a ball.
Kepler makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Gurriel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Just missed.
Inside.
Gurriel gets a piece. Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Caught him looking for the K. We go to the 9th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. And that one fouled off. Joe Mantiply on the pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground at first, Naylor tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Harper retired. Last chance for the Phillies. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That clips the corner. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Trey Turner with a chance now.
That's inside.
Inside, just missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit, but you got to stay within yourself.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks strand the tying run on base to win it. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Kiss away